Hello everyone, welcome back to another Bad Batch update video of mine. Today, as you can see in front of me, I have finished 2 of the members of Clone Force 99. So, you can tell who's in front of me, right? So we got, don't fall down. So we have Wrecker over here. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna have to glue that back on. Gosh darn it. Alright, that sucks. Anyways, we have Wrecker over here, and we have Hunter right here. Let me just glue this real quick. So, these are pretty much the only 2 characters that I finished. There are still some updates that I need to do for both of them. You know, like little modifications here and there, stuff like that. But other than that, they're pretty much done. And I'm going to go into full detail with these guys. I'm going to be a little gentle on Wrecker, though. So let's start out with Hunter. As you can see, he's in front of me. I updated his helmet, again, a little bit. To make the paint a little bit more vibrant for the white. He also had like a little stuff going through the middle of his helmet, where the line is. So I updated that a little bit. His head is the same. A bit chipped off right there, so I had to repaint it. And here's his hairpiece. There he is. So, I did a lot for these custom miniatures, and this is probably the most detail I've done on one miniature at all. So, you're probably wondering why there isn't anything on his shoulder pads, though, because it's just kind of blank, dark gray, and it's kind of boring. That's mainly because I don't know what the design on the shoulder pads are, or is. So, I need to look at a picture of that, and until then, his shoulder pads are going to stay blank until the next update video, which I'm going to do, which hopefully is going to be tech and crosshairs, and I'll go over some modifications that I did for Hunter, and probably I've done some modifications for Wrecker at that time as well. But anyways, I used cardstock for his commando armor right here. So it gives it a nice little 3D thing. This is a molding clay or modeling clay that I use for his shoulder pads. And his arms are just kind of bland right now, so I'm not really going to go into that much detail, mainly because there really isn't. I use the same modeling clay for the shoulder, or the knee pauldrons, or whatever they're called. I still need to do a bit of painting on that, because the white's still showing through. I painted the boots all the way around. But the backpack, I still need to paint up. And as you already talked about earlier, his helmet's been updated a bit. Gives it more of a vibrant white on the helmet. I have the red stripe. And behind the backpack, there is a bit of detail. Not much. It's kind of scratching off a bit. But most of the time, it's going to be covered up by a backpack, so I thought, what the heck, might as well just do something a little extra. And I mean, I think it turned out really well. This is definitely one of my best figures that I've made, but this was only the second one that I made. The first one that I made was Wrecker, this guy, and oh my god, did he turn out great. I mean, I remember I first had the Stormtrooper helmet. I was a bit skeptical. But then I painted the helmet. I was still a little bit skeptical, but now I think all that hard work paid off. I think he turned out looking like a great minifigure. His helmet definitely has a ton of detail on that, and I'm not going to go too much into that because I already did. He has the 99 up here because I don't think I went into that in the last one. So it says Clone Force 99. I also use cardstock for him, so it gives it a bit of a raise. I did the same modeling clay for the shoulder pads and the shin guards, I'm just going to call them. His backpack is fully painted. I might add some detail to that in the future. And also, I trimmed down his beard and his scars. So he looks a lot cleaner now and not as big and messy as he was earlier. So, yeah. What I originally was going to do for Hunter on this arm was give him that little thing for his knife, so I could put that in. But if I found out that that's going to be hard to do, unless I like model a really small knife that I fit onto his arm, I feel like that's just going to look weird and disproportionate to him. So I'm not going to do that. I was, but I'm not. But speaking of details on the arm, Tech definitely has details on his arm. And there's actually something very special that I needed to say about Tech and crosshairs. So for Tech, I am working on him right now. This is what he looks like so far. And I have to say, he looks pretty good. Not bad at all. And, you know, there he is. I added the second antenna. I just need to paint that up. I'm going to give him some details on his backpack. Right there. I'm going to keep it white, though, because he has the white armor out of the group. On his front, it's cardstock. I didn't use much of it. And on the back, it's also cardstock. So he probably has the most detail on his back. And right now, he looks like a simple minifigure with details on it. I used modeling clay for the shoulder pads, and they're a lot smaller than what they are for, like, Wrecker. And they look good on him. I mean, they don't look bad. And that's kind of what I have so far. He has, like, his little, gun pouches right here. I'm painting up a, Lego Batman movie belt for him, just to give him a bit more extra detail. And you already know his face. In a previous video, I stated that he looked like a bug, but I think I'm just going to keep him that way, because, I mean, he just kind of looks like a bug. Why not? And, yeah, so the arms, it just has, like, the yellow cross going through it, or the yellow line going through it right now. Or yellow line, oh my god, red line going through it right now. I'm not going to go into too much detail into him, because, I didn't finish him, or he's not even done yet. So until then, that's kind of like his first update. But for crosshairs, I did add the antenna for him. And also something big that I changed up was his helmet design. And I think it just looks so much better. Because, please ignore the dogs in the back. They like to bark. So earlier what I had for him was kind of like a silver paint job. But now I changed it up to white, just to make it look, you know, look a lot better. He has a little arc right here over his visor, a line going down, some extra details right there. And I'm going to do a bit, I mean, what I'm trying to do with these figures is make them look realistic and kind of like worn out, make it look like done some damage. I'm definitely going to paint up this a little bit, because it's kind of bugging me, but other than that, I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next update. So, until then, bye-bye.